Graham County. I want you guys to reflect on something for a minute, and that's, where would you be without them? Being your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, more specifically teachers. We all have a story, and we've all had teachers that really impacted our life. I've been fortunate enough to have more than just one. I have a whole bunch of them. I recently had an opportunity to sit down and visit with some of them. One of them recently retired after about 30 years. And she reminded me of an activity we did in class. We planned a trip to Ireland. She had us research it, come up with the plans, gave us a budget. We had to make sure we could do everything within the budget, when we were leaving, when we were going to get there. But while I was visiting with her, I learned that towards the end of her career, she wasn't able to do that anymore. It made me stop and think about what's going on and how rigid, data-based we've become as a society, especially in teaching. She talked about a lot of other things as well, with the expectations that are on teachers currently. Talked about all the different hats she wears, being a nurse, a teacher, a friend, a mentor. Never once did she complain about it, but it was a lot. There's a lot of expectations on these teachers. I mean, one of the things they do complain about a little bit is it almost feels like daycare. But the biggest takeaway that I had was, I don't feel like they're able to teach anymore. Everything's handed to them in that, here's what we expect of you, down to curriculums that are constantly changing. I had an ag teacher that really brought me out of some troubled times in high school. And I got to thinking about what we learned in that program that was so valuable. It was life lessons. Back to the story we just talked about with planning a trip to Ireland in 5th grade. We're not teaching those skills anymore. They don't have time. It's not part of what's expected of them. And so on that, I want to ask you guys, are we really preparing our students for success, to be successful in life?